Story of Princess Haja. When Princess Haja was little, her mother died and her father remarried. His new wife was mean to Princess Haja, saying, "You are not my child." But Haja was good and kind. One day the Emperor of Japan visited Princess Haja's home. He asked Haja and her stepmother to play him some music. Princess Haja had worked hard learning her music, but her stepmother was lazy and hadn't practiced much. Haja played beautifully, but her stepmother kept forgetting the notes. The emperor was not pleased with the stepmother, but he gave Haja gifts for playing so well. This made the stepmother angry. She wanted to get rid of Haja, so she bought some poison. Then she carefully poured 2 glasses of orange juice, one for her son and one for Haja. She put the poison in one glass. However, she muddled up the glasses and gave the poison drink to her son by mistake. Suddenly the boy screamed and dropped to the floor. The mean stepmother blamed Haja for this and became more jealous of her. When Princess Haja was 13, her beautiful singing was spoken about across the land. At this time, it rained so much that many of the fields were flooded. The emperor hated hearing the drumming sound of the rain and became ill. With worry, he asked Princess Haja to sing for him at his palace to make him feel better. So Haja sang before the emperor. Throughout the palace, people listened to her sweet-sounding voice. Immediately, the rain stopped and the water ran off the fields and they were no longer flooded. The emperor felt much better and everyone was pleased with Princess Haja. The only person who wasn't happy was Haja's mean stepmother. She told a servant to take Haja into the mountains and leave her there. So the servant took Haja, but he felt sorry for her. He built a cottage and lived there with his wife and Princess Haja. Haja's father was desperate to find his missing daughter. He looked everywhere for her. One day he was out hunting in the mountains and came across a cottage. Princess Haja was in the garden singing, and when her father heard her beautiful voice, he knew at once that it was his long-lost daughter. "Dearest Haja," he cried. When Haja saw her father, she ran into his arms. She told him everything that her stepmother had done to her. When her stepmother heard that Haja had been found, she ran away and was never heard of again. Princess Haja lived happily with her father. A few years later, she married a handsome prince, and she became a kind and clever ruler.